What now? In the flesh?
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Where to then? Bedroom.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
It
What
sent
are
me.
you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
We've met before. I don't know when we have, unless you're talking about all the events that happened here, or maybe when we buried you. Yeah.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the rose Olgierd gave you.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband has a powerful enemy. Olgierd doesn't deserve your concern. He pretends to be happy but isn't. Olgierd's doing alright. Shh, we're gonna say this first. Your husband has a powerful enemy.
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gonter Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard it.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your lives?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for us both. Olgierd will best Odin, won't he? Now tell me, how is my husband?
Dang, what is the choice? What's the difference between these ones? I would probably say he pretends he's happy, but he isn't. Does anything change if I do this? Just want to see before I make a decision. Probably doesn't matter. He's definitely not okay, though. That's for sure. The Painted World. Da, da, da. Doesn't say. Olgierd doesn't deserve your concern. I'm gonna say he pretends to be happy, but isn't.
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone. So nothing has changed.
Hearts of stone.
And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Said
Not
lots
much,
of things.
but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
The rose. More than a memento, isn't it?
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Precisely.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
So we're faced with a choice here. To take the rose or to not take it. Honestly, the whole point of coming through here was to get the rose. So I think we have to take it. Taking the rose means that they will be set free. But she'll be probably just in eternal darkness rather than how she is now. But that will end her suffering, and I think that's probably what we should pick. Is there an option? Is there consequences for this? Let's double check here. Because I'm taking the rose. Like, that's the whole point of coming here, was to take the rose. Let's see. Geralt can choose to either take the rose or not. Doing so will force Iris' spirit from the world, though it will also set cat and dog free. Dun, 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 dun. If Geralt opts to leave her be, he'll be transported back to the mortal realm and take a portion of the painting featuring Iris and her purple rose to Olgierd instead. Huh. I would honestly take the rose. I wouldn't want to take it from her so she can just stay here. Like, I'd rather just take the rose, but take rose or not? Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the rose. Like, that's the whole point. The cool thing would be to not take it because she probably wants to keep it, but can you give me the rose? What is this? This is a question.
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger. I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Oh yeah,
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
that a foreshadow?
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
May you go in peace, Adam. She gets, all that stuff gets erased from existence. I feel like we made the right decision. That puts her at ease. She's not suffering anymore. Why would we want to keep her here? I don't know. I mean, that's kind of what I... Quest completed. 180 XPs. Did we level up? Whatsoever a man soweth. Olgierd. Okay, we got a lot of character things. Let's read through some of these real quick. Characters. The Black Cat. Black Cat and Dog. Olgierd had summoned the otherworldly dog and cat to keep his wife company in his absence. An idea only a man with a heart of stone could have imagined working. Two creatures remained loyal even after she died. Blah, blah, blah. In the end, the strange dog and cat regained their longed-for freedom when Iris von Everett gave Geralt the Violet Rose, thereby ending her existence. With their lady gone, the dog and cat's service ended, and they were freed long at last. Okay. But then let's check out Iris von Everett. Yeah, we buried, confronted her. Got off my wire. Olgierd von Everett's heart had turned to stone, turning him into a monster. Iris hated what her husband became, but could not stop loving him. The couple endured together in a painful cohabitation until Olgierd ended it by abandoning his wife. Iris never came to terms with their separation, could not, in fact, even bring herself to read her husband's farewell letter. Yet the violet rose he gave her upon leaving, she kept, making it a focal point for all the longing and love raging in her soul. When she died, these unresolved feelings kept her spirit in this world and continued to cause her suffering. The Witcher intervention helped Iris accept what had happened to her and her husband. When he asked for the rose, she agreed to give it to him, knowing this would put a final end to her pain and suffering, also her very existence. Yeah, I think we did the right choice. That was right. Olgierd, let's go down to Olgierd here. But what do they mean when his heart turned to stone? Like, he just didn't care anymore? Like he didn't have feelings? I mean, I don't know. Now the Witcher... Okay, wait. Let's see on the bottom here. Oh, out of desperation, Olgierd turned a master mirror and soon won back his coin, influence, and most importantly, his betrothed. All seemed well until he discovered his wish's unwanted side effect. His heart was slowly hardening into stone. Oh, so that's... You got the positive and the negatives. Positive is you get your wishes, the negative is your heart starts to turn into stone. Okay, literal stone. Now the Witcher was on the verge of bringing the pact between Olgierd and Master Mirror to completion. Did this mean everything would be as it once was? Geralt was not so sure. One question kept nagging him. What was something very personal Gaunter O'Dim intended to collect from Olgierd? I don't know. Bestiary Ethereal. Under Spectre. Ethereals. Human mind is a wild and unexplored place, as any land far beyond the seas. It is inhabited by manifold dangers, fears, painful memories, traumas. These lurk on the edge of our consciousness, like predators waiting for a moment of weakness in which to reveal themselves and destroy us. Cool. Well, oh, we are level 39. Okay, cool. So we can go make all that new gear and stuff then. So we've got all the wishes done. Now we have to go meet Olgierd at the tavern. And man, that was awesome. It's also snowing over here, which is odd because usually you don't see snow. So can I still go inside here? I also kind of want to check this well over here. Never checked this area. Oh, there's a little area over here. This is supposed to be where the grave, the caretaker was at. He's got bowls in here for the cat and the dog, I think. Cool. That was awesome. That was a good quest. So yeah, we're still able to come in here. Alright. Well, I would like to go and make all of this, the Ofieri gear that we have. What do I need to make the Ofieri gear? I actually have everything. So scale armor. 'Cause I want to wear something new. It's basically just this. So I think we gotta go stop and see Hattori, and then we'll have him make all that stuff. I really do like this Witcher gear. Like, it's awesome, but I know that it's like the expansion has new armor and things like that that we probably should be wearing rather than sticking to something that we wore for many hours in the Wild Hunt playthrough. Oh my god, there's like, it's cool. I think that was lightning that we briefly saw. Well, let's go to the road sign and then we'll go see Hattori and make all this stuff. Why is it? Oh, okay. It's awesome. Love it. Alright, let's save it. And let's go ahead and make our way to see Hattori. We can make us... is he specialized in armor, or is he making sword? I think he's making swords. I'm gonna check and see if he can make that. But I think he's a blacksmith, not an armor smith. We'll see. Then we'll probably take a quick break here. Once we get all this squared away. So Master Mir, the consequence for asking for wishes was
Move on.
heart slowly turning to stone.
All of civilization, moral decay.
You're a blacksmith, I'm sure.
Great.
Oh no, it shows armor. Ah, no, yeah, you are, yeah, okay. Yep, I was right.
So,
That means we've got to go to another master-crafted armor.
Whoa!
The only one that I remember is Joanna at
Temple guard
Crow's
lets even you
Perch.
within the city. Long live Radovid.
It's also pretty fitting that we saw the whole, you know, the whole story of Iris von Everick, and then it starts to get all dark and rainy, and the weather just fits in perfectly. Could I just go to the guy, the guy in Oxenfurt? Trying to talk before I get that cough out of there. Master Armorer. Does it tell me? Does it tell me who the Master Armorers are? Yeah, I think we gotta go to Joanna, so I think we just gotta go to Crow's Perch and do all that. $351.
a storm, damn it.
So I don't know how long this next quest is going to be, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final quest here for everything. This has to be the end, because we've done 3 wishes. Now we just gotta put it in. Look at Geralt's shovel on his back, his spade. Awesome. Alright, coming all this way to make this armor, although I probably could have did it at the Ofieri merchant guy, but it's alright.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
It's always good to see Joanna.
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Not necessarily Witcher's armor. Geralt, come on. So we need the Ofieri boots. Make that. Light gear increases armor and stamina regeneration. That's what happens when you combine armor and stamina. The end of stamina. Armor. Go ahead and make that. Let's close that. We need to make the chest piece. It's that. Attack power goes down. Resistance to pierce, resistant to monster damage, and elemental damage goes way down. All of our signs go up, which is kind of cool. Go ahead and craft that. I don't think I'm going to be a fan of the way that this is going to look, but we'll go ahead and wear it for now. Because it's brand new armor, you know? Browser. It's the last things that we need to get. Ofieri. Yeah, the last thing that Olgierd needs to see is the person that's been going around making all his wishes come true. wearing Ofierian gear, which he absolutely hates because of what happened with Iris, her getting pretty much married to an Ofierian. Go ahead and repair all my stuff. You have a lot of crowns, 17,000? I guess I'm gonna start selling some stuff to you. Caretaker spade. Both of those are the same. That's the one we were using. This is a different one. Go ahead and sell that. Sell that and actually keep all this stuff actually. Okay.
Take care now.
All right, let's put this on and see how we look. This gives us plus 20 compared to what we have. We're gonna lose out on attack power and a whole bunch of resistances, but that's all right. That's okay. We'll put that on. Oh god, that looks terrible. Not a fan of that. I'm gonna keep all this stuff in my inventory though. I'm not gonna put it down in case I want to put it back on. But once we get to level 40, we'll get to wear the Viper Witcher Skull gear, so that'll probably look a lot better than this. But I wanted to definitely wear this. Bunch of Ard. This is an Ard heavy sort of armor set here. Ooh, I like the shiny gold of that. That looks really cool. It's all wet and everything. That's pretty cool. Alright, not as bad as I thought. The thing that really bugs me is the lower portion of the, I guess, sort of coat, I guess, or sort of the tunic-y looking thing there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like hearing me talk like that, huh? You heard tunic and you let it in. Because it seems like it would be a pain. It would restrict you in some sort of way when you're running, but I guess not. The fact that it's like so open like that, probably fine.
Come closer. The more I drink.
Alright, so we're gonna go check the Alchemy Inn and go speak with Olgierd and see how that whole story ends or where it goes to next.
You.
So let's go travel to Oxenfurt and we're gonna go in. Let's go right here to the harbor. Hopefully it's still raining and everything. So we'll do this and then we'll take a quick break once we get around the area and we'll come back and see how this goes.
Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way. Alright. Save it.